Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Few days ago, everyone was wondering who is real Shiv Sena, but now it seems like one has to wonder who exactly is Shiv Sena. The Election Commission of India yesterday in a late evening announced its interim decision. Mind you, it's an interim decision. It is not a final decision, but in its interim decision, it froze the election symbol of Shiv Sena, that is bow and arrow. Yesterday late night, that is Saturday late night, this decision came from the Election Commission of India. It has frozen the symbol of Shiv Sena, election symbol of Shiv Sena, that is bow and arrow, not only for Uddhav Thackeray but also the Eknath Shinde camp. So both the leaders, Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde, who have been claiming that they are the real Shiv Sena, the camp with them is the real Shiv Sena, now cannot use the bow and arrow symbol in any election from henceforth. Now, this is an interim order, this is not a final order, and in fact, they also cannot use the name Shiv Sena as their party name in any election they are going to conduct, that they are going to contest, until the Election Commission of India gives a final decision. Now, they also have to give a new name and a new symbol suggestion till Monday 1 p.m. to the Election Commission of India, that is October 10th. And till then, they have to give this new suggestion of party names and the party symbol to the Election Commission of India. Now, let me tell you that both these parties had moved to the Election Commission of India, staking claim over the party, saying that they are the real Shiv Sena. The matter is pending in front of Election Commission of India to decide on who does this bow and arrow symbol belongs to. So as of now, the Election Commission of India, as was expected, has frozen the symbol of Shiv Sena, that is bow and arrow, and now both the camps, Eknath Shinde camp and the Uddhav Thackeray camp, has to decide on the new party name and new election symbol. In fact, the Uddhav Thackeray group, according to reports, has already come up with certain names and certain symbols suggestion, and it has sent this report to Election Commission of India. It has sent this application to Election Commission of India. But again, as I said, these are just the reports. There is no official confirmation, no official word from the Uddhav Thackeray camp whether they have actually done it. So according to reports in Marathi media, most of the Marathi media has already reported on it. 3 symbols have been proposed from the Uddhav Thackeray camp, and apart from that, 3 names have also been proposed from the Uddhav Thackeray camp to the Election Commission of India to take up before the Andheri East bypoll election that is scheduled to happen on November 3rd. So what are these 3 symbols? The first symbol is Trishul, the second symbol is Rising Sun, and third symbol is Mashal, that is torch. Now, interestingly, the Election Commission of India has a list of 100 such election symbols, 100 such symbols that these parties can take up. There are different symbols in it. There is a cricket bat, there is a torch, there is a rising sun, as they have also listed in this particular one. But let me tell you that rising sun is also a symbol of DMK, Dravida Munnetra Kadagam, in Tamil Nadu, which is a regional party. So one wonders, how does Uddhav Thackeray group is allowed to take up rising sun or allowed to suggest rising sun as the election symbol of itself? Then let me tell you that according to set precedents or set norms of Election Commission of India, normally parties, especially the regional parties who are in different states and who are not in direct contest with each other, for example, Shiv Sena is not directly in contest with DMK anywhere in the country. Shiv Sena is not in Tamil Nadu, so Shiv Sena cannot contest election there, and Shiv Sena cannot directly contest with the DMK, and that is why the 2 symbols cannot clash with each other, that is rising sun. So normally, Election Commission of India allows these parties who are in different regions and who don't operate in similar territory to have the same symbol. For example, Shiv Sena's symbol, official election symbol is bow and arrow, and this bow and arrow is also a symbol of Jharkhand Mukti Morcha in Jharkhand. So the Election Commission of India generally allows these 2 different parties who don't operate in similar territory to have the same symbol. Now, the Uddhav Thackeray camp, according to report, has also suggested 3 names. These 3 names are Shivsena Balasaheb Thackeray, Shivsena Prabodhankar Thackeray. Now, Prabodhankar Thackeray was the father of Balasaheb Thackeray, who is the founder of Shiv Sena, and grandfather of Uddhav Thackeray, the current chief of Shiv Sena. Apart from that, the third name that has been suggested by the Uddhav Thackeray camp is Shivsena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. Now, why, even after Election Commission of India freezing the name, disallowing the use of the name Shiv Sena, while Uddhav Thackeray in his suggestion, 3-name suggestion, has used the name of Shiv Sena, is because the Election Commission of India has not taken any objection. It has allowed these parties, both the parties, Eknath Shinde group and Uddhav Thackeray group, to use this name Shiv Sena along with any other name. As a part of the entire name, it has allowed the use of the name Shiv Sena. Now we come to the part of what will be the impact of the freezing of election symbol of Shiv Sena on the party, on both the camps, that is Uddhav Thackeray camp and Eknath Shinde camp. So let us also discuss in this video about that. Well, as I told you, the Andheri East by-poll election is scheduled on November 3rd, and both the parties, in fact the Eknath Shinde camp is not contesting this particular election, but Uddhav Thackeray camp is contesting this election. Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena is contesting because the sitting MLA on this particular constituency, that is Andheri East, was of Shiv Sena, that is Ramesh Latke, whose death in fact necessitated the by-poll in the first place. Uddhav Thackeray group is supported by the Mahavikas Aghadi alliance partners, the NCP and Congress party also. In fact, the Congress party said that it will not put out any candidate in this particular election, and it will in fact support the Uddhav Thackeray camp of Shiv Sena. Rutuja Latke, wife of late Ramesh Latke, has been fielded in this particular election by Shiv Sena. Let's come to BJP. BJP is the one who is contesting against Uddhav Thackeray camp of Shiv Sena in Andheri East by-poll election, not the Eknath Shinde group. It is very interesting to note here that despite this seat being of Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde group, which claims to be the real Shiv Sena, is not fielding any candidate, but in fact is supporting Bharatiya Janata Party, with whom they are in the government now in Maharashtra. So Bharatiya Janata Party has put out a candidate, Murji Patel, who was formerly a BMC corporator, against Rutuja Latke, who is the candidate of Uddhav Thackeray camp of Shiv Sena. Now, in fact, let me give you a gist of what exactly happened in front of Election Commission of India. So, both these factions, both these camps of Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde went to Election Commission of India regarding who is real Shiv Sena, regarding the decision of who is real Shiv Sena and who should the symbol of bow and arrow should go to. Now, Election Commission of India had asked both of them to submit their reply by October 7th. On October 4th, a day before Dashera rally, the mega Dashera rally that was conducted in BKC, the Eknath Shinde group shot a letter to Election Commission of India, their response to Election Commission of India, and in this letter, they urged Election Commission of India to expedite the matter, expedite the hearing in the matter, saying that in November 3rd, Andheri East by-poll, the Uddhav Thackeray group of Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray camp of Shiv Sena, is fielding their candidate, and they might use the symbol of bow and arrow, and with that, this will also impact the decision of who is real Shiv Sena. They might also claim that since we use this symbol, which is the official symbol of Shiv Sena, in case if they win on that particular symbol, then they can claim that we won this election on this symbol, so we are the real Shiv Sena. They also said that illegally and unlawfully they can misuse this symbol, that is Uddhav Thackeray faction can misuse this symbol in Andheri East by-poll, and that is why the Eknath Shinde camp opposed giving the symbol of bow and arrow to Uddhav Thackeray camp. On the other hand, the Uddhav Thackeray camp also submitted their response from their side. They said that the Eknath Shinde camp cannot claim the party symbol, as he and other members who have rebelled with him, they have voluntarily quit the party from the primary membership. They are not the primary member of the Shiv Sena party, so they cannot be allotted the symbol of bow and arrow. Apart from that, Uddhav Thackeray camp also argued that since Eknath Shinde camp is not contesting the election of Andheri East by-poll, then they should be allowed to use the symbol of bow and arrow, and Eknath Shinde group should not have any problem with that, because it is the Bharatiya Janata Party that is contesting against Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray camp. Now let's also talk about who has the maximum support. According to the Thackeray faction, they have said that they have received 5 lakh affidavits from different office bearers from across the state, from across the country of Shiv Sena, expressing their support to Uddhav Thackeray as their leader, as Shiv Sena Supremo. 2.5 lakh affidavits have been received by Thackeray's council, and their indexing is being done. He has also said that apart from that, 3 lakh affidavits are also being being prepared at Sena Bhavan in Dadar. So together they have more than 5 lakh affidavits with them expressing support to Uddhav Thackeray's leadership. On the other hand, if we look at Eknath Shinde camp, then at the last count, Eknath Shinde camp said that they had submitted affidavits of 1.5 lakh supporters or office bearers, Rajya Pramukh, Jilla Pramukh, Shaka Pramukh of Shiv Sena to the Election Commission of India. So as of now, we can say that Thackeray has said that he has the maximum support. He has 5 lakh affidavits that are to be submitted to the Election Commission of India showing their support to Uddhav Thackeray's leadership. On the other hand, Eknath Shinde camp has the 1.5 lakh supporters, 1.5 lakh affidavits who have submitted 1.5 lakh affidavits who have expressed their support to the leadership of Eknath Shinde. Well, as a matter of fact, the next hearing by Election Commission of India will be conducted on 10th of October. We believe that this particular hearing will also decide which new name Uddhav Thackeray camp and Eknath Shinde camp will get and which new symbol both the camps get. As of now, we can say that these are the 3 symbols that are given by Uddhav Thackeray camp. According to reports, again I am saying this is not yet confirmed, but reports have been suggesting that they have given a suggestion of symbols like Trishul, rising sun and mashal, that is torch, and names that they have suggested is Shivsena Balasaheb Thackeray, Shivsena Prabodhankar Thackeray and Shivsena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. The Eknath Shinde camp has not yet submitted their report to Election Commission of India or their suggestion about the party symbol or party name to Election Commission of India. So one has to see what will be the response from the Eknath Shinde camp to Election Commission of India. The deadline is tomorrow 1 p.m. that is October 10th 1 p.m. on Monday. Both the parties have to submit their response to Election Commission of India, and tomorrow we will get to know Uddhav Thackeray camp gets what symbol and what name, and Eknath Shinde camp gets which symbol and which name that they will be getting. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.